Hello. Yes, this is the Jackski live on his Twitch channel right now. Yes, that would be correct again, Rorold. I am the talking frog. I figured it was better than just straight up no camera. What's up, Smiley? Yeah, let me know if the volumes and stuff are good. I only tested it a little bit. Get started here in a second. Good, okay. Lit. And I will download Final Fantasy tonight. We can play tomorrow. Just, when are you available tomorrow, Rory? I guess just let me know what times work for you. 5, okay. We'll have to see then, because I might stream again tomorrow night as well. We'll see, but it wouldn't be till late again, so we'll have time. But I'll definitely make sure it's actually ready. Long ass day. You finally made it though? Were you chilling on the couch right now? Yeah, when are you actually off, Rory? Like what day? Because I'm off now forever now that since I've been back. Okay. Plan for today is to get caught up. I haven't worked on this in like 2 weeks or so because of finals and traveling and such, so just try to get back up to speed today, and then we'll start adding more things shortly the next couple days. Chilling in Cranberry, what? What happened? "13th, nice. I go back on like the 6th or something like that. Coded, yeah. I've been coding for like the classes I had to do, but it sucked because one was like Python AI like trash and it was not fun, and then the other one was like high performance computing, which is like C code, and it has to be like super optimized, which also sucked. So that's where I've been at with those classes, other than working on my game. But this is pretty different too, because this uses GD script, which is different from most programming languages. It's only used in Godot. Yep, the classic shit group projects. I had one group project class in Australia, but my group was like the first time ever that my group was actually good. Your flight got canceled? No way. So are you just at a hotel? Alright, I'm also gonna get started here. Feel free to keep chatting though. I'm okay with being distracted. Alright, we will start with the visitor. Because the way I had it before, I've been working on the trailer to the Steam page should hopefully be out soon. But just so I could manually do it, I just made it a floating image. So you can see it there. How does it look, by the way? Seems like it looks good. But it's just an image there. And the visitor, like, if you remember, Rory, that, like, the pink cube, that was the visitor. like that's still in here, so I guess I'll start with that. We'll get that replaced. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, VC, you can still see the visitor back there. Is that cube? I was doing a little bit of cheating for the trailer just to make it easier on myself. But I have this new environment now. No longer just the white room. The cube. But yeah, I wanna do a day and night cycle, but I haven't implemented that yet. I just found this environment just for the trailer. I'm probably gonna keep this though, because there's a way to like cycle it. But I'll have to do it through the code somehow. I was thinking if you move the sun. Add the lighting off. See if you move the sun, it like goes morning into daytime. But I just have it set at nighttime and it just doesn't change right now. Alright, let's start with this. Yeah, have a good day. Ty, you'll have to let me know when you actually get there. I assume you're just gonna wait in Pittsburgh until tomorrow and then go to Emporium after that. Love you, bro. Speaking of, I probably shouldn't have leaked that location. Also, I have the weather on my Firefox. I need to remove that. It says the exact city where I am. Let me turn that off real quick. Okay, there we go. I need to switch over. Also, anyone's in here and ads start running, just let me know in the chat and I'll just like pause what I'm doing. I'm going to set up a bot to like tell me when it happens so I can like pause the stream. But I'm not gonna know today. Okay. So I'm gonna have to make it visible. Let's just hide the hard-coded visitor real quick and make sure nothing's there. And then if I activated it, make sure it shows up. Reset the position too. And rotation? Maybe? Not rotation. It'd be easier actually to just try to line it up with this. And just copy the position. About that. Still slightly behind. Looks like it's there. It looks right. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I don't remember if it's safe to delete this. I think it is. Let's find out. Okay, it doesn't appear. Doesn't disappear in the. I know it did. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. I'll definitely want to add some sort of like transition or something for when he disappears when the power's out. So he doesn't just snap out of existence, but we'll do that later. Okay, that looks good. Alright. Lit. Okay, next, let's get this light. This light currently never goes away. It needs to go away when the power is turned off. So let's do that next. We'll rename it. Let's call it tower light. Visitor sprite can go. Oh, okay. I don't remember what that was. My trailer script, so I could script events to happen, so I could record them. All right. Should I make this a scene? I won't for now. Do I need a script on this specifically? I don't know. I guess I will. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So this will need to. Where's the signal bus? I also gotta like kind of remind myself what I was doing before. It's been a decent while since I've actually worked in the Godot project. I really haven't done it since the first round of testing because I did that and then I just switched over to try to get the Steam page ready. And also I had finals. So the only stuff in Godot was doing was basically just hard coding and adding things into the environment and stuff. So I'm a little rusty on my own project, but we'll get back to it quickly. I didn't know I had static typing on this. I don't know on my other computer that I was using before. Or the return type. What I say? Signal bus. So the breaker has a blackout signal, yeah. Bridge 2, yeah. We'll see how long I can get, how far we can get today before I have to look up a tutorial. But that's just part of doing it. That part I just don't know for the tutorials how exactly what the best way to show on stream would be. Like if I should switch my so that the stream can see the tutorial too or what, because I'll be switching back and forth a ton when I do that. Fishy Codes, what's up? How you doing? We are currently trying to get caught back up on this project. Been off it for a couple weeks, finishing up a semester. Trying to remember how things are going. Doing alright. Can't complain. Just trying to figure out also how it's going to be like. This is my first stream so far of me actually working on my game, so it's definitely different. So we're figuring that out too. Yeah, I bet. It's like the whole thing, just steal other people's stuff. Who cares? Yeah, does the power out? Where is that? Right there, okay. See if I remember how to do signals. I think this is what I did before. Let me just check the computer and make sure. Yeah, I don't know. Been too long. Yeah, I don't remember the setting for this. It's gonna be annoy me that the new scripts are gonna have the function types at the end because I don't have that on the other ones. But we'll just connect it to this one for now. Could even make this a toggle, maybe. Do lights have special properties, or I guess I could just hide it? I guess that would make the most sense. Too many scripts open. Okay, let's see. Take it one step at a time here. I broke it. Okay, do not use the trailer controller. It is currently broken. Okay, perfect. I guess I'll leave it individual for now. I could make this like up with the Boolean, but I won't. That should hopefully solve that. The moonlight's so bright you can't even tell the light's on looking behind you. Yep, that looks good. Okay, cool. Okay. Guess next I'll do the phone light. This phone here is the green light, which I'd made for the trailer. Let's see if which currently it's just on a manual toggle. Because what I'm going to have happen is it's going to be when it rings, it flashes. But I actually didn't have that implemented yet, but I wanted it to look nicer for the trailer. So right now it just toggles on and off when I press 1. So I guess we'll do that next. Also this little animation here, which just snaps back after it's over. We can fix that too. And that might be it. We might be caught up after that. Like back to functional at least. Then we can do something new. Okay. And ignore my 53 warnings. That's a problem for another day. Ring light. I believe it is. Alright, let me think for this. Is this almost needs to flash? I don't know if I guess a timer would be the best way. Let's find out. Currently Googling. Maybe I should make that like a toggle. It'll just be like a text on the screen shows up that says I'm like currently looking things up. I feel like it's not really worth showing, but I could at least do something so it doesn't just look like I'm AFK. Unless people want to see me look things up, that would also be okay. Okay, yeah, we'll use a timer. So here's the function here. But it's just a manual toggle currently. Where is this called? Made a signal for some reason. I don't know why I did that. It's gonna activate phone, but it'll have to stop here. Let's figure it out. I'll just make an actual timer on this. Probably the easiest way to do it. Should be automatic. And not pause when it's done. So it'll start here when it activates. Would be a good flicker speed. Start with 0.3, maybe. Might be too slow to 0.2. And then when this times out, toggle the light. Okay, what does this do? Cool. Although when the game ends, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, if I had to answer, it doesn't stop. It needs to pause when the phone gets answered. When the phone is clicked, needs to stop the timer. I guess stop. Stop, not pause, because it'll restart up here. Stop the timer and then make sure the light is hidden. We should also hide the light at the beginning. And we'll hide it here as well, just to make it look nicer. Okay, how about that? Perfect. And then make sure the power outage also works. Oop, I don't know why I answered the phone. Can't actually ring while the power's off. That's just a dev control. The AI has a check for that, so if the power's out, it will never ring. Was that just said if I click? Is that why? Why is that counting me as answering? Oh, because it counts as a click. I see. Yeah. Okay. So it just runs this function even if the power gets turned off. Should only move the receiver. if it's currently active. But aren't those the only two states? Yeah, it is. Hmm. Should only move the receiver. Shouldn't move the receiver if it's because of a power outage. That's what's happening. Hmm. Hate to just copy the whole thing. I guess I could, though. It's just so much reused code. But that's like, that would be the band aid fix. Can you comment again? Is it Control K? Yeah. Okay. Technically do this. And then just remove this, but I hate to rewrite the whole function with one thing changed. That's the only difference. I guess it'll work for now. Not the end of the world. We'll roll with it for now. Okay. Let's fix the receiver animation. I do see a potential problem with this, but I don't know if it would ever come up. Because if it's ever in the middle of an animation and then this function somehow triggers again, it's gonna set the original positions to be, they're gonna be wrong. I think I can just do this though. About that. Just so it doesn't snap back. Okay, it's stuck. There we go. Alright, cool. That might have to change eventually because I definitely want there to be some sort of audio to play when you pick the phone up. But don't have that yet. I guess it's okay for now. Just make a quick note of that. Also, let's make this flash quicker. I think it's a little too slow. About 1.5 or 0.15. That's better. Cool. Alright, that was good. Okay. That might be it. The blue screen, everybody's favorite disturbance from the test phase. Everyone loved the blue screen. Okay. I got everyone's feedback. Everyone said that was their favorite thing to deal with. Was the blue screen. Definitely be turning the frequency down. And the volume. I left it a little bit high on purpose, but I guess I'll turn it down a little bit more probably. Yeah. Feedback was good though. I think the main thing I got from it was yeah, the sound. Yeah, I left it kind of loud on purpose because it's kind of meant to be a little bit jarring, but I don't know. Not like insane though. Cuz I don't want it to be like just a cheesy jump scare. It's kind of lame. So I'll probably turn it down. But yeah, the main thing I gathered from the feedback was people seem to like the tasks a lot and the disturbances not as much, which is good to know because I'm going to reprioritize now and just try to think of more like active tasks for people to do instead of just a bunch of things to deal with while you're trying to do things that you want to do. So I have a Google Doc with a bunch of like ideas, but a majority of them were disturbances, but I'm going to put them on hold for now and switch my focus to tasks instead, like trying to come up with new ones. One new one I have is some sort of like maze game potentially. Like kind of like the Among Us, if you know Among Us, like the wire, like repair the wires tasks, like maybe something like that. I don't know what it would be, like rewire the circuit or something, like rewire the breaker maybe. That could be a task maybe. But that could actually be a maze though, not literally just dragging 4 wires across the screen and make it a little bit more involved than that. Which actually kind of leads us to right now. Which is where I was a little bit lazy earlier this week and I did not really come up with an idea of what to do after I finish this part. So maybe we can explore that idea a little bit. I have a ton more disturbance ideas, but I don't want to overload them based on the feedback. And yeah, thank you again for the help. It's very necessary. It's like that I would have had no idea. Because I don't want the game's not meant to be annoying. I definitely don't want that. That would be a failure on my end if it is. I guess we can fuck around with that maze idea. It's not super fleshed out. Let me write it down. Yeah, for sure. And I know a lot of people said, like, I've been looking on, like, subreddits and stuff like that. Because that's the whole reason the Steam page thing has happened. I'll get to that in a second. But with, like, how important testing is, and, like, just, like, as soon as you have a playable version, you should do it right away. Which is why everyone was playing, which is why you guys are playing that version with the cubes in the white room. We also, because the Steam page I originally wasn't going to do until, like, I was almost done. But most people recommended you should actually do it. Like, as soon as you have something to show, you should just get it out as soon as you can. Because it, like, gives more chance for wish lists, like, over time, even if it takes a bunch of months. So that's kind of why my focus switched to that, and that's still what I'm doing now, but I figured Godot would be more interesting to put on stream than me working on the trailer and the Steam page. Because that's just me, like, editing in Premiere. Hopefully it'll be alright. I had to voice act it myself, because which I'm not a good voice actor, and I kind of was trying to do, like, a corporate type voice. That's kind of the style for the first trailer, like a welcome to the company type thing. But my voice is not, I'm not a good voice actor, and my voice doesn't really fit, but I think it'll be fine, because there's going to be, like, VHS filters on it and stuff, so it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah, because you almost have to, like, just try to prove the concept first before you go in too deep. I know, that's actually where I got the idea, because there's going to be a VHS, like, filter. Like, it's a 4x3. Like, it's meant to look like a VHS tape. Like, you put a VHS tape in, and this is what you got. And it's, like, some old employee training video from, like, 1999 or, like, 2000. But yeah, that's because I actually have a similar filter to what those, like, all those video essay channels use. Like, when they're showing, like, a clip on the screen with, like, the horizontal bars and stuff like that. And, like, the noise, like, and stuff like that. Hopefully it looks good. I haven't really... Yeah, like the old training videos. And I was, like, kind of inspired, too, from, like, like, those FNAF VHS tape video, like, fan videos people made. So I decided to go with that. For this is just, like, the reveal trailer. Thank you. I'm glad you like my editing. Yeah, that is definitely a big plus for working on this stuff. Knowing how to edit videos. That's what I mainly did before this, which is definitely helpful. There's so many, like, different things that you have to know how to do. I think it's hard. Like, I've never used Blender before, and I've been trying to learn it for this. Like, every model you see here, I made in Blender through a lot of trial and error. So I'm trying to do as much as I can by myself just because I want to learn how to do it. Because you can find assets online and stuff, but I'd rather just make it myself, especially when it's kind of easier. Because it's like the PS1 style graphics, so it makes it a little bit easier because a lot of stuff's just rectangles. And, like, few polygons per model doesn't have to be super detailed. Maybe we'll see. The trailer's been hard for me too because I don't have a ton of gameplay to showcase yet. I'm a little worried about that. because there's not a ton of gameplay in the trailer, just because I don't have much gameplay in the game yet, and like, because the breaker and the generator are still just cubes, so those aren't ready for the trailer either. So I try my best to make it work, but I don't have a ton of gameplay showing, but I'll just make another one once I have more stuff done. Hopefully people still get the idea and like the theme of it. Okay. I guess we will mess around with that maze idea. This is like fleshed out zero. Like I just wrote it in my like task and disturbances like idea document like a minute ago. But we'll just mess around with it and see what happens. Okay. I don't remember how to do this. Not sure what this will be attached to. I'll just make some generic object. I'll just call it maze for now. Could I even do this with UI elements? I don't even know. Should I use 2D? It's just like lines and stuff. I don't know, I've like not thought about this at all. How to actually implement this? So I need to see like you can either hold down or a line will like follow your mouse. Almost like you're drawing with like a pen, like Photoshop or something like that. Would probably be the best way to do it. And then if it touches the map, like the wall of the maze, then you fail. I guess we'll try it. Does it show up if I run it? I guess I have nothing that shows up at all. You just draw a line, I guess. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. See if there's like a draw tool or something.
Hi, in this
Pause the music.
tutorial we'll be making a simple drawing application using the underscore draw function, just like you see right here. So,
And let me know if
using the underscore draw
the
function,
tutorial is
just
too loud.
like you see right here. So,
I know you can't see it, but you can hear it.
Godot has a bunch of different nodes that are used to render graphics like sprite, mesh, polygon, line 2D and so forth. But what if you need more custom shapes or lots of simple shapes? Well, that's exactly what the underscore draw function is good at. Every canvas item node, so anything inheriting from node 2D or control nodes, has access to this function. Within it, you can use code to draw anything from simple shapes like circles and squares to complex arcs and polygons. To get started, let's create a new scene that is a node 2D. This way, we directly have access to the underscore draw method. Add a script and define the underscore draw function. In the body of the underscore draw function, you'll be able to use a whole slew of drawing specific methods. There are methods for drawing textures, polygons, style boxes, multicolored lines, and a whole bunch more. I'll leave a link to the documentation down below. But in this video, to keep it simple, we'll only be using the draw circle method. So let's try drawing a circle somewhere on the screen. As you can see in the signature of the draw circle function, the first argument is a vector2 position, the second the radius, and the last a color. I'll just draw a small red circle at an arbitrary location on the screen. If we run this, you'll see the circle right there. To make our drawing app, we just need to draw circles at every location on the screen while clicking and dragging the mouse. I'll start off by defining an array that will be holding the position of each of these circles. Next, we'll have to hook into the input lifecycle method that every node has. Here, we'll check if the left mouse, if anyone.
Let me just copy this from the there's a comment that has the code in it. Try that. See what this does. Okay, there we go. Obviously draws always, but that's a start. This should probably change as well. Okay. Not sure I want this to work with the maze. Sorry if I get quiet, I'm just thinking. Maybe add that as a text thing. If you hear nothing, you can still feel free to ask any question or chat or anything. I'm still here, I'm just thinking. I almost want like a hollow box or something. Hmm. So almost need a shape. I guess a collision shape around where the maze would be. And then just, I guess, if the mouse touches it. Hmm. What did it say this needed? Oh, body. Get a rectangle. Probably want it to just be visible always for now. Because we can make it a sprite. Start with that. I just want if I touch it, just make something happen. Let's make that a shot of that as well. I'll just call this wall for now. Have to make some sort of layout later. So then it can be. I don't know, because it wouldn't necessarily be mouse entered unless I switch it to where you don't hold the left click to draw the line, which maybe I would want. It might just be a quality of life thing. Like you just maybe you like put your mouse somewhere, click start, and then it just follows it. Let's try it. Just have it print for now. Yeah, nothing yet. Hmm. I wonder if this would be better to do with UI instead. Um, Let me check the docs. I feel like I'm using this wrong. There we go. There we go. Okay. But it is active always. It doesn't matter if I'm drawing or not. All right, let's give this a default object and we'll just have it be clickable for now until we actually figure out what I want to use. Like what I want to use for the wiring panel or make a wiring panel or something like that. What actual object the player needs to interact with to start the minigame. Oh, I didn't make a static body. Oh. Oops. Should have been the first thing. Not sure if there's a good way to do this or not. I don't know if you can. Oops. This should be a static body. And then this should all be underneath it. Call it maze for now. And we'll just overwrite. Just make it a cube for now. That should be fine. Can be a box. What color do we want? How about purple? And we'll just toss it on the table for now. Let's make sure I can click on it from here. Move it over a little bit. We should be able to click on it now. Yes, okay. And then this will copy some code from the generator. Alright, we'll need this. This needs a script on it. I want to call this maze. Wonder if I can move that. Let's call this maze UI. And we'll make one here and call it maze. We'll do that. We'll hide the maze UI. Curious what that does with the drawing, though. Let's see. Okay, it's just not drawing at all. Well, it never shows, that's why. Okay, it does count the drawings. Doesn't count as a hit, though. But the drawing is still there. So I can't put the drawing on here, can I? Might as well try. Thinking no. Yeah, can't. It has to be 2D. Okay. Is visible thing? I don't remember. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we'll try that. Yes, I'm the guinea pig. Let me be the tutorial. Yeah, it's a little weird to learn at the beginning, but it's not too bad. It's probably easier than Unity, and definitely easier to learn than Unreal Engine. But I don't have much experience with those. I've only done Unity like back when I was a lot younger. For super like nothing crazy at all though. Just like messing around with it briefly, but that was it. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe I'll use like a separate like keypad or something because I think it would be cool to like switch over to like this because this is what I'm looking at on my other monitor and how I'm going through the docs and stuff. It might be more interactive if I switch over and show it, but it's just got to be convenient for me to do. I don't want to have to click on OBS and switch the scene. I need it mapped like a hotkey. Because if not, when I'm looking at docs or watching a tutorial, you just see the Godot screen with me just doing nothing on it. I'll maybe get that set up for next time. Could be good. Anyways, okay. Should not be drawing. It's still. Ooh. It's okay. Oh, I did or. Wait, no, it should be or. I have no idea what just happened. Doc. Let's go, Doc. Hope he's been doing well. Have you talked to him at all recently or since you graduated or no? This is weird. I'm not even pressing the mouse button now. It's just drawing. Which might be what I want, but it shouldn't be drawing when it's not visible. Hmm. That's good. Glad he's still going strong. Wait, was this a knot before? Oh yeah, okay, that was why. Actually, like writing knot. You can write knot, NOT like Python and in GD script. I will do that. Okay. That's progress. Should probably set that just have a state like active, inactive. That'd probably be better though. Because I don't want it to start drawing immediately. I also want to probably contain it. Don't know if I want a sub viewport for that. Not sure. I can't put this inside of it. Okay, wait, that's just showing this though still. I'm not actually sure where this is. You see what I did for this? Oh, attach it to a node. Maybe that's no idea. Hmm. Forget how these work. Let me look it up. I did not spell that right. Switch it over. Guess I could try the container. Not sure what that will do exactly, but let's try it. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. You can see that, right? Yeah, there it is. So we could center it like that. It should scale. I think it's scaling. Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, we're cooking here. I broke the game. Oh, this. Okay. We'll rename this to Maze UI. Perfect. Might be too small, though. Definitely too small. Let's make that a little bit bigger. It is not in the middle. Looks good, no bugging out. I think it is. Let me restart real quick. Okay, position's still messed up. Not sure why. Oh, these don't match. I think that's why. That should fix it. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Honestly, maybe even a little bit bigger. Should probably make this just make a scene in here. This is going to be really annoying to change the size of things because I can't drag it. I'm going to have to type it in manually. Let me see if I drag this on here, does it still work? Yeah. Okay. Just make this a scene then. Then I can actually move this stuff around. Ooh, maybe not. So it needs to actually fit inside of the viewport. Yeah, that's the top corner. I think it's technically there. Yeah, it is. I feel like I did this a really stupid way. Just see if we get a print out of this. Yeah, we don't anymore. It's not connected. Oops. Still not. Let me look something up real fast. Not sure. I don't know, maybe I'll save this for off stream. I'm just kind of sitting here in silence trying to think about how to do this. Okay. I think I will swap and try something else. Be better to start this off stream, and then once I get going, I can do it on stream. But first, I will be right back. 1 second. Okay. We back. We back. I'll definitely get a toggle for Firefox for next time. That'll be nice to just have a quick switch between. Alright, what should we do next? I'll revisit that off stream. It's my fault for being unprepared. I just kind of YOLO'd that. Good start though. We got to draw on the canvas, at least. Just something. Okay, let's do new disturbance idea I've had. I know I've said take it a little easier on the disturbances, but I like this one. And it's another like creepy guy. Not going to be creepy yet though. They're just going to be invisible. Or not visible. I was thinking invisible. We're gonna hide the maze for now. This one's going to be if you ever played the Joy of Creation FNAF fan game. The way Chica works in some of the nights, she'll like appear in halfway through the ceiling. See if I can find a video of it. She'll appear like halfway through the ceiling, and then you have to collect like cupcakes to make her disappear. So this one's going to be kind of similar, where it's going to spawn some number of artifacts, and you have to click on them all within a certain number of time. Can't find an exact video. But yeah, so like 3 objects will appear on the watchtower. You'll have to click them all within some amount of time to not die. If you click them all, they go away, and then like over the course of the night, it'll get more difficult the more they show up. But let's do that. That should be easier. So we'll get started on that. Let me think. This one's gonna work. This one's gonna spawn objects. There'll be set locations. I guess there'll just be like set locations in an array, and then it can just pick randomly which locations it wants to spawn them in. So let's do that. This one doesn't really need a static body. Because there's nothing. The control, I don't think it just can be this, I think. That should be fine. We will need to spawn objects. That's what it will do. Okay, we're gonna need a new scene for the artifacts as well. These will be static bodies. Give it a mesh instance. Let's do cubes again. This one can be this weird lime green color. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Call that artifact. How big are those? That should work. Be a little smaller. That's better. Okay, we'll go with that. These will be the things you need to click on. Just make sure it's on the right collision layer, which is 2 for interactable object. And this is going to spawn them. Okay, so I guess I will hard code. Put a dev control in for this for now. Don't know if I have one yet. Open. Let me find on a copy. We will do that M. Okay. the artifact in there. Where's the documentation for initialize? No, it's not built in. I'm looking at a tutorial. Anything about transform? Let's see if this works. Apparently. Let's just spawn one and see what happens. Find a nice spot for it. We'll put it right here by the phone. And we'll just have it spawn when I press M. Let's see what this does. Don't see anything. Let me print as well just to make sure. I just click the maze, even though it's invisible. Hmm. I don't think this is a thing, though. See if it appears. Don't think so. Let's try this. That is the only instantiate. Gonna remember if I did that somewhere else. Guess not. see what ChatGPT thinks. Oh, might be because of this position. I just can't see it. Yep, there we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, that seems to work. And it is a child. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. Keep clicking that on accident. Oh, it's because the mesh collider. I'll just remove it from here for now. Wait, does it say I clicked the cube artifact? Yes. Okay. So we'll just want to have some set spawns. I guess I just got to figure out where those are. So let's figure that out now. We'll just manually place a couple. We'll just do 3 for now. Get it at least somewhat on the ground. Reuse this. Make sure this still works real fast. You can switch this back. Yeah, we're good. Although, why is that so big? Figure that out in a minute. Then it can loop through this. Like when it loops through, it'll just pick random positions to spawn them at. For now, we'll just do 3, and it'll just spawn 3 every time, though. So I'll have to make sure I'll have to check for duplicates because I don't want to spawn 2 in the same spot. All right, where was this one? And then we'll add a parameter to this for the number you want to spawn. For now, we'll just hard code it to be 3. Let's do that. And then this will be artifact positions at I. Or how do you do that again? It's been a little while. Where's my camera? Brackets. Okay, we need 3 or it's going to give me an error. We'll do one on top of the computer. How about? Not going to rotate them for now because they're going to be changed to be some sort of real object eventually. And we'll do one behind. We'll just throw it on the ground right here. Next to the generator. Okay. Let's try that. I don't know whether the scale's not working correctly. Interesting. These ones' names are weird too, as well. I wonder why it's doing that. I guess it shouldn't matter. It's just weird because it needs to add them to a list. Because it needs to check if they're all clicked on. I also don't know why the scale isn't working. You check what the scale actually is when it happens. Yeah, it's just 1 for some reason. There's scale property. It's weird it didn't include it though. Oh, I'm dumb. Scales in 3 dimensions. There we go. Move that one back a little more. 13 should be good. There we go. It's weird too. I don't know why it's not calling these ones artifacts. It's just called static body 6 and 7, but the first one's called artifact. Very odd. Shouldn't be a problem though, I don't think. Okay, we spawn them now. Now we need to, if I click on them, they need to go away. And get removed from the active artifact list. So let's do that next. Probably would actually be a part of the artifact. Honestly, put a script on the artifact maybe. I guess that would make the most sense. So the artifact can just have a signal for once it's clicked on. It'll signal to the amalgamation script that it was clicked, and then it can check if that object ID is in the active array. If it is, remove it. If not, do nothing. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. All right, where are you? Artifact. Give you a script. Signal bus. Let's close some of these real fast. Okay. Put it here. I don't even need to artifact. I will, yeah, I will. But the first one's just going to be ray hit object. I guess I pull up the phone, just copy it from here. Click the artifact. Make sure the artifact is clicked. If it was clicked, it just needs to signal that it was. And that should be it. And then here it will accept that. Call it check artifact. We'll need to pass its object ID. And then for each artifact in what I call it? Active artifacts. Forgetting how to do for each loops in Godot. In. That's right. In. If object ID is artifact dot. Is it dot object ID? Don't remember exactly how that works. How do you remove again? Erase. Okay, let's. But I don't want to just erase it. It needs to also. It can also just get destroyed. How do you destroy? Queue free. Okay. Let's see what this does. Yeah, I forget how to, I need the object ID. There we go. Boom. Excellent. Oh, I do need that too. If I respawn them, they need to... Well, I don't know. In the game, would that ever happen? Could artifacts spawn again while they're already there? I don't think so, actually. So that shouldn't be an issue. Because technically, I can keep spawning them manually, and they'll spawn on top of each other. See, like, I have to click this one once, twice, once, twice. But in game, I think I'll just that would never happen. I just make sure the AI checks for that. Make sure it's not currently already the amalgamation is not currently active first before it spawns its before it activates its attack again. Yeah, okay, tempted to click that one. Okay. Cool. We can get rid of this print. Okay, what did I say next? Or was that it for that? I think that was it for that. Because was I working on there? I don't remember. I was just trying to destroy it, right? I should add a current task text too. I will do that as well. Let me write these down. Tomorrow's stream is about to be insane. How much new stuff there's going to be. Okay. So now we need... Now we need... I guess just a timer that goes to game over if you don't do it. Because I guess I won't do the AI. I won't program the actual AI yet. Because I think that'll be it. And then when I press M, it'll just activate the timer. Okay, let's do that. Add a timer to this. Called the attack timer. And then for now, it'll just be start attack. Or I guess activate. We'll call it activate. I've called it that on other things. So we'll start the attack timer. We'll do 10 seconds for now. It'll take some... I guess we can do a variable, actually. Yeah, let's do attack time. Just a float. And then this will activate. We'll just give it 10 seconds for now. And the AI can be dependent on the level how long you have. And also potentially having artifacts spawn as well to add that complexity. But we can do that after this step. So it'll start the timer, spawn artifacts. Right now it's just hard coded to 3. We will change that though. And then I think that's it. Then we will just need to deactivate. If it does this, if active artifacts is empty, then do some function stop attack. Because that means the player clicked all the artifacts, they've defended themselves. So let's do the stop attack function. So we'll just stop the timer. So we have to remove all. You shouldn't be necessary, but just as a safety check wouldn't be the worst idea to do. I don't think so. That's fine. I mean, it should be empty because this if statement literally checks if it's empty. If it's empty, stop the attack. You can also add a print statement. Okay. Does the stop need to do anything else? I don't think so. Then we just need to on the timer timeout. Do a game over. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll wanna. Not sure if I'll want a state machine for this or not. If I'll need one. We'll have to see. For now, it'll just be this. Alright, let's test what we just did. Maybe we should turn the timer down just while I'm testing it. Let's make sure we get the game over first. Okay. Let's make sure we can actually make it go away now if we click everything. Should probably print just to make sure. Let's try that and we'll know for sure. Perfect. All right, awesome. I think that works. Seems like it does. Seems like it is. Let's just hide this for now. We don't need this anymore. Till the next test build. But yeah, I think we're good on that. Okay. Let's make it now so you can choose how many you want to spawn in. So it'll take in an attack time and number of artifacts to spawn. Is that inclusive? I don't remember. It is, okay. When I do it, I'll just have it pick randomly if it wants to spawn 1, 2, or 3. But normally the AI will decide based on its level how many to spawn. And I'll definitely add more than 3 eventually. But 3 will be okay for now. Okay, so now here we'll want it to pick a random location, but it has to be one that wasn't already picked. So it needs to be exclusive. Yeah, without replacement. Need to choose without replacement. We could shuffle it. Just shuffle it and go down the list. That should work. Okay. So when it spawns the artifact, shuffle the array. I think and then that's it. And that should spawn them at different. That'll essentially randomize it. And if there's only two, then it'll only do two of them. And spawn artifacts should be num artifacts here. Then we'll add it to this. How does this work? Let's find out. Okay, well, it spawned 3. It's not really helpful. 2. You need to make sure when it spawns less than 3, we get like a randomized order. Essentially, just make sure this one isn't here on one of the random picks. Keep spawning 3. Hold on, let me just hard code this. I'll just make it spawn 2. Even just 1. Okay, the shuffle's not working. Can you not shuffle a constant array? Wonder if that's what it is. It's weird though because it didn't give me an error. Let's see. Yeah, it's just not shuffling. Cannot shuffle it, that's why. Okay. How about this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll leave it uppercase though. Should be fine. Just make sure I don't accidentally update it somewhere. I guess the alternative is to make a new one. Maybe that's actually what I should do. You can do that instead. It can stay constant. There we go. Awesome. All right. Seems to be working now. We can make more locations later on. And it'll have some sort of model and sound effect with it as well, like when it's active and then when you click on one. That's pretty much done there. All right, I'm going to go take another quick break and then we will be back again. BRB. All right, I am back. To keep it real with you, I don't really know exactly what to do now. We kind of finished this, and I'm not sure what to work on next. I was not super prepared with like a list of things to do today. I will make sure I'm prepared from here on out with like a list of tasks to complete. Um, I guess we can fix a bug maybe. Let me take a look through the list. Yeah, we can fix that. There's a bug there. You can still click the walkie-talkie. That's what that pop-up is there. You can click the walkie-talkie while on the computer, which you should not be able to do. I guess we can take a look at that. Yeah, I need to do it because in case someone stretches it weird like that. Okay. Almost need like a little lockout, like just block, like a little blocking UI thing here on both sides. I guess just this side, but I don't know if anything will ever be on the right. Just something here that blocks you off from actually clicking there. Okay. Just the player camera. There's already a hover button. I guess we could just add it here. Just to experiment with what that'll look like on a stretched display. So my other option is I can disable the hitbox if it's not on the camera. Not sure which one of those would be better to do. So one option is I can just like make an invisible block here. Just do a transparent rectangle. Let me have it not be transparent so I can see how big it is. So how's that work? I'm not sure how that's going to look like on a stretched. Yeah, it doesn't. Problem is, it doesn't work on a stretched display. It gets screwed up on the resolution. Maybe don't do that then. I mean, I guess I can disable it. It's just an extra signal. It's a little annoying. Let's do that instead. Should be a little easier for now. When you click on a different application, it should close the menu or restart. Let's do that instead. All right. So for this, I just add a signal, and it'll just be another signal that's emitted when you click on an application. Yeah. Actually, I don't even need one. It's just here. This will be easy. This is left me like 2 lines. And I think that'll be it. And then just add it to this. Just add it to all these. Not these, though. This will just hide the individual ones if they were currently visible. That should be it for that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Just so it gets out of your way. Just like a little quality of life thing. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to do today. Did good though. We started the maze thing. I'll have to readdress that off stream. Not super entertaining to do on stream because I'm just kind of staring at the screen. At least that's what it looks like. Did good though. We got the amalgamation basically done. Just the AI will need to be created, but I'll do that when it gets closer to actually testing it. Got caught back up with everything else as well. Looks good. Oops, moving that around. All right. Well, I think that'll it's a good stopping point. Had a good session. I think we'll call it here. But thanks for hanging out. Should be streaming tomorrow, like 8 p.m. Eastern again. You can check the schedule thing on the Twitch, my Twitch. It's localized times. But yeah, that was real. It was lit. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Rory, Ty, that other person, Fishy Codes, TTV. Appreciate it, boys. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.